Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk to you about the Speedy 25 in the Empriente leather. This is a requested video to do a review by a Persaholic. You need to check out her videos because it's so informative, so good, so classy. This is in the older model. I have not seen him in real life. The newer model, just pictures and getting information from other sources about what the new model is on the Empriente leather, but I can do a little comparison with the Speedy that is in the canvas, as I have not one but two. So you now have been introduced to all of my Speedy collection. Many people call the Speedy an introduction type of bag, and that may be, but that would have been the reason I would not have gotten it first. I'm a bit of a rebel. People say that, so in your first bags you should, then I wouldn't have gotten it. But when I went into Louis Vuitton store years ago and I tried it on and I carried it, I just couldn't get over how much I fell in love with it. And that's odd for me because I'm a tote person. I like things over my shoulder, and here's something that's essentially handheld, and yet I loved it and I continue to love it. And then when you now get it with the option for the strap, it's just a win-win. So I'm all for a Speedy, I can tell you that. This will be the first review that I don't know if I even recommend the bag or not. I'm just going to tell you pros and cons, and then we go from there. This bag I would definitely recommend. This is the one in the 25, and I recommend it because I use it a lot when I do quick errands and when I travel, or if I'm going to carry a really big bag, to carry a bunch of other things, and I want something smaller, I often will carry this. And we're not asking for a review on that, but it's just nice and lightweight. The problem with this bag though is the opening is small and finding your things becomes difficult. And after I used it, even for a few hours, I struggle finding my things and I have to take some things out. So I don't know, I'm still working on my organization in my 25. Now, same thing can happen in my 30. I happen to be using my 30 today. However, I have this organizer. It's a Smorga organizer. It's probably going to be difficult to see, but the opening is bigger, easier to get in and out of. And there are times that I want to just have different pouches in there, but when I do, I find that things still get lost. The organizer does keep things more organized. It does keep it more boxy and round, kind of like a doctor's bag. So if you like that look, that's a benefit too. But I can actually find my wallet, my keys quickly. So if I like how this organizes me in the 30. So maybe I need to try that for the 25. I don't know. Now, bringing me to the review on the Empriente. Because the zip pulls down on the sides, it opens wide enough that I feel like I can throw anything in there and I'm going to be able to find it because the mouth is so wide. That's what makes this the best, in my opinion. That's what pushes this over and making me want this. Now, they have this in the newer model, which does it. They also now have the Speedy that's in the epi leather. They once had, they took it off, but now they have it again that also comes around on the side. And that looks so beautiful. So, I don't know, be tempting. I think 3 Speedies in my life are plenty, but that epi is beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so another thing that I really like on this Empriente leather is the feel is just luxury. It's thick, it's lush, it's well, I find it comforting, but I like textures. It's somewhat understated in my opinion, even though you see the consistent embossing of the LVs. It's not so in your face. The gold is gorgeous. It's different. The zippers seem to slide even better, and maybe that's a mental thing, I don't know. The zipper pulls are slightly different between that of the one on the canvas with the LV, as opposed to this tab here that has Louis Vuitton written on it. It's a little bit wider and it's a little bit flatter, and it obviously has this tab. I can't remember what the new one has. I don't think it has the tab, but I may be guessing. I think it is slightly different though on this. Another difference is here on the buckle to attach. It's really easy to do, to clasp, and the sizing is different than what you see here on the regular canvas. Both are fine. Both are substantial. I really like them both. This one just moves a little easier. So it's quite a bit more expensive. I mean, it should probably do some things that this one doesn't. When you pick them up, if you pick up an empty canvas bag and you pick up the Empriente, you can tell this one's heavier, but I'm picky about heavy bags. I do not want a heavy bag. This still is not heavy. It is not too heavy. This would not be a reason I would not get it because of the weight. But this one is lighter, so if that's important, then do keep that in mind. So one of the things I wanted to point out with this bag that I find to be a negative is it seems to pull here. And you can kind of see it with nothing in the bag. I think you can see it on camera. I can see it. And when you have your bag stuffed, when you have your items in your bag and you wear it on your shoulder, crossbody, it seems to pull on it even more. So I make the point to hand hold it the most. And I sort of want to more with the Empriente. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just the feel of it, or, you know, it's just a little bit step up or something. I don't know. Or if I am going to wear a crossbody, then I want to switch it around quite often so it just doesn't pull too much just on one side. I think the newer ones pull less because of the way they have the pocket on the side. They have, but at the same time, I don't like the look of that as much as the Empriente all around it and on the side. So I like this better on the older one. I also like the feet on the bottom, the extra reinforcement. I think that's lovely. I love this cotton lining on the inside and that it has the dark stripes. And I don't think you're going to be able to see it on video, but it's going to be similar. Whatever color the bag is the color of the lining on the inside, and then it has the little black lining going down, lines going down, much like that on the Neverfull or the original luggage. You get two nice pockets on the side, and I do like that. So storage is a little bit better on this Empriente bag. And then you get a zipped pocket that I already have open for you to show you how generous it is. So you can put any size phone in there for sure. The strap fits nicely crossbody, which I will show you now. So you can kind of get a quick idea about what it looks like on. I'm only 5'2", and this fits me well, but it is adjustable, as you can see here. And you can also make it, you can also take a third piece out, just like you can on the canvas bandolier. On the new Empriente leather, you cannot do that. I believe it's just the one strap. So however that fits is how it goes. You can't adjust it. That's my understanding. So the other thing that I think might be a negative to this Empriente, so the pulling is the main, I guess a price point could be a negative, but this pulling would definitely be a negative. But this drop is really short. And I can compare it to that of a canvas bag, and I didn't measure. I'm sorry. Just sometimes, well, anyway, it's shorter. And this is already short, but it's so much easier to pull in and out, my hand in and out of, in comparison. But it can still be done. That's not bad. That's not that many negatives. As far as the details of this bag, I'm still amazed. The Louis Vuitton written on all of it is just incredible. I'm just amazed by this bag. I really am amazed. I don't know if I would have liked it more if it were in a different color, in that might have used it more, but I love this color. Is that odd that I'm just not sure? So if I'm not sure, because I have so many bags, I would have said I needed to sell this bag, but I will tell you what I've done with each daughter, and they're not bag people, but when they turn 18 and when they graduate high school, their graduation gift is a nice handbag for me. And my daughter ended up with a mulberry bag that she liked, my older daughter from high school. And now my younger daughter, she's still a sophomore, she has a couple more years, but she's already selected this bag. She loves this bag. And so I think that she shall have this bag. So I will definitely take good care of this. And so she still sees me use this from time to time. I think if it were not for her, I might not keep this in my collection, only because I don't use it regularly enough to justify it. I mean, it's not one bag that you dress up on the regular. It's not one I would take to work on a regular. So that just limits when I would use this bag. However, when I do pull this bag out, I just am amazed by it. And it does elevate it, an outfit. So I'm not apologetic that it's in my collection. I'm not sorry. It does a lot of good things to my mood if I carry this. So I like it. I fear this review might be more confusing than anything. It's just, if you are a Speedy lover and you are a Speedy collector, you need to have an Empriente. I can tell you that. It zips open all the way. So if that was your biggest problem with a Speedy, then this will solve that problem. If you're out in a lot of adverse weather, a lot of rain, things like that, as rugged as this is, I believe it's very scratch resistant, things like that, I think it would not do well in rain. Of course, it's leather, so I would recommend the canvas gummy bean for that purpose. So if you are wanting more weatherproof, then don't get this. But if you are wanting something in your work, this would be a good size, then I would do this. I do not recommend the 30 because I think it would pull too much. And because it is heavier, I think it would just really get burdensome in that regard. Plus, it holds so much, the 25 is good. I definitely think that if you're gonna get the Empriente, it should be in the 25 for those reasons I just mentioned. So I hope this was helpful. I'm not sorry she's in my collection. I love her, and I'm really glad that my Ella is gonna get her soon enough, but at the same time, I don't use her regularly, so it's one of those things that I do appreciate her very much, but I wonder if you know, I feel like if I'm going to keep my bags, I need to have them on a regular rotation or use them on a regular basis. So I hope this is helpful. I can close with, if there's anything with the Empriente, I do notice that it does have a tendency to sag a little bit, like on the sides, but I've had this a while. I do keep it stuffed, and it hasn't been too bad, but I am taking good care of it. I think if you are a Louis Vuitton person, that you really like it, like that's your go-to kind of bag, you need to have something in the Empriente leather, and this is a piece that I really love. It's in the red. This is a couple years old, and I just have my keys in there right now, but it feels really nice. And then with this blue, I think it fits in really nicely. Okay, so I hope this was helpful, Personaholic, and to all of you out there, and I hope you're all having a great day, and I hope to be coming back with you soon with another video. Do check like if you like it, and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Thanks, bye.